sides in this election? Well, you might think so if you listen to McCain supporter Arnold Conrad, the former pastor of Grace Evangelical Free Church in Davenport, Iowa. Listen to part of his prayer at a McCain rally on Saturday.
There are millions of people around this world praying to their God, whether it's Hindu, Buddha, Allah, that his opponent wins for a variety of reasons. And Lord, I pray that you would guard your own reputation, because they're going to think that their God is bigger than you if that happens.
The McCain campaign responded saying, quote, "While we understand the important role that faith plays in informing the votes of Iowans, questions about the religious background of the candidates only serve to distract from the real questions in this race about Barack Obama's judgment, policies, and readiness to lead as commander-in-chief." Back with me now to talk about this, Gloria Borger, Kevin Madden, and Roland Martin. Kevin, you know, we've heard John McCain say that these kind of comments are out of bounds. They keep happening, though. And how can McCain telegraph to his supporters that this isn't the kind of campaign he wants to run?
Well, look, the hardest part of having folks out there saying these types of things is that they happen outside the official campaign structure, the official organization. And that's going to happen. And it always happens when surrogates or people doing introductions are offering their opinions and they're offering their analysis instead of being advocates. It's always going to happen. I would even go as far to predict that we're probably going to have 4 or 5 more episodes like this before Election Day. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's still about the candidates, their visions, their competing ideals for moving the country forward.
What?
No, what offends me is that a Christian pastor would stand up and have the audacity to make that kind of statement about a fellow Christian. But one thing that Christians take seriously about is salvation. And when a person professes with their mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior, you don't question that. And that pastor is wrong to do that, and he knows it.
He's absolutely wrong.
And the candidate disowned it.
The campaign said that.
I know, no one's disagreeing with you here,
No,
Roland.
I'm not dealing with the candidate. I'm talking about from Christian to Christian.
Okay.
He knows that's offensive.
Let's keep it to politics, though, because that's the really only thing I know about. Let me ask you about this, though. This is over the weekend. Congressman John Lewis, an icon of the civil rights movement, he essentially compared McCain's campaign, rather, to that of segregationist George Wallace. And he said, quote, "Senator McCain and Governor Palin are sowing the seeds of hatred and division. George Wallace never threw a bomb, he never fired a gun, but he created the climate and conditions that encourage vicious attacks against innocent Americans." Is that a fair comparison, Roland?
The problem with the comparison is you're trying to link this whole issue of a racist. Now, he later tried to clarify it by saying that in terms of their language, because all of a sudden, when the comments come out, then you saw this different reaction from the panelists. That's the problem with it. It doesn't serve any particular purpose, but John Lewis sees the world through the prism of John Lewis, a guy with a metal plate in his head, because he was almost beaten to death.
Gloria, what do you see is going on from both sides? And I got 10 seconds.
You know, I think we're getting towards the end of the race, Campbell. And I think you've got overzealous supporters who are saying things they shouldn't be saying, and the candidates need to come out and disown the statements as quickly as they're made.
Gloria, Kevin, Roland, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We will see you again, I'm sure. That's it for us, everybody. Larry King Live starts right now.